Hey boys and girls, this is chapter 9 of Seldovia, Sam and the Blueberry Bear, called Essay Day. In the morning, Sam woke up with a feeling of dread. Summer was over. No more freedom, no more fun. Even the bowl of blueberries with cream he had for breakfast wasn't enough to make up for his first day of school blues. Sam trudged to school. On the playground, Sam could see Melody acting like a princess, turning pirouettes and showing off her ballet moves. Then Sam spotted Billy. "Hey," said Sam. "Hey yourself," replied Billy. "How are you feeling after your big adventure yesterday?" "Tired," Sam answered, "and worried about the essay contest. What are you going to write about?" "I can't tell you," said Billy with a grin. "It's a surprise." Sam got a funny feeling in his stomach. What if Billy wrote about the blueberry bears too? Billy was a much better writer than Sam. If Billy chose the same topic, Sam didn't have a prayer of winning the cash prize. "How about you?" asked Billy. I don't know," Sam mumbled. Sam was relieved to hear the bell ring. He and Billy and all the other students raced to their classrooms. Everyone had until the end of the day to write their essays. What I did this summer. At the end of the day, they all would hand their essays into their teacher. Then a group of community leaders gathered to read the essays and pick the 8 best writers. Those 8 students got to read their essays at a special assembly on Saturday night. It was a big deal, and most of the town filled the bleachers in the school gym to listen and find out who would win the grand prize. All day Sam wrote and wrote. He did a lot of erasing, too. He broke his pencil twice and had to resharpen it. He told the story of the blueberry bears like he was writing a letter to his grandmother. He tried to remember all the details and make his story as exciting as the day had been. Sam handed his finished essay, just as the 3 o'clock bell rang. Billy caught up with Sam outside. "Hey, Sam, want to go fishing for salmon off the bridge? Darwin has some new lures we can use." Darwin Chambers, Melody's cousin, was as nice as Melody was bossy. "Sounds good," agreed Sam. But he was still worried. "Hey, Billy, what did you write about anyways?" he added. "I told you already, Sam. It's a big, hairy surprise," Billy shouted as he took off on his bike. "Come on, we've got fish to catch." Sam pedaled after Billy. A hairy surprise, he wondered. Billy must have written about those bears for sure. Sam was unusually quiet for the rest of the afternoon. They fished, and each of the boys caught a salmon. Sam rode his bike home with one hand holding the big fish by its gills with the other. With no gears and just one hand, it was hard to ride up the last little hill to his house. He wished more than anything he could win the contest prize money and buy a new bike. But how could he win if Billy wrote about the bears too? During the next few days, Sam saw some of the essay contest judges around Seldovia. Mrs. Dodge, the white-haired librarian, the town doctor, Dr. Stott, Mr. Farnham, the mayor, and Mr. Fenwick, a retired schoolteacher. They all smiled at Sam. Did their smiles mean something, or were they just being friendly? By Friday, Sam was glad the week was over. That night before bed, Sam pulled out his old stuffed black bear from the back of his closet. He was too old for sleeping with toys, but something made him want to prop the soggy old bear on his pillow. "Wish me luck," he whispered.